who's going to tell you a story. And well, I'll just pass you over so you can explain. So, but best thing to do is just speak up. So, okay, he doesn't want to be. I don't want to show his face for some reasons. And yeah, here you go. Okay, over to you, Bob. We call him Bob. Okay, after you, Bob.
Well, I don't know where to start. Like,
You start at the beginning.
I joined the army at 16. That's all I ever wanted to be. It's from growing up, like, my mum and dad used to take me to the shop and always come out with guns and something to do with, like, the army. So that's like what I wanted to do.
Bob, come and sit here so they can hear you better.
So that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So like, I finally done the medical and that, like, and then I got accepted in, which I thought like was good, like, but when I went to the careers office, like, they said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to be in the battle, like, and I wanted to see, like, experience that sort of, like, war. I thought it'd make you. But anyway, like, passed through training like a piece of piss. So it was like part of a junior leader thing. So they wanted future NCOs, like, when I joined at 16, they wanted people to make rank, like, so that basically in phase 1 we learned everything they learned in phase 2. So like when I passed that, I went to phase 2, like it was a piece of piss to me, like they couldn't break us anymore because we'd been broken already. So I pissed that. Anyway, got sent to Germany, and then I was in Germany for a couple of months, and then we was on exercise, and yeah, we had the Twin Towers went down, and then basically because we're like first in, like some people were cheering, but they weren't cheering because of the Twin Towers, because that's sad, but they were cheering that we were going to war. But basically we got a letdown, like, because we was the most senior battle ready, like, battalion. They sent us back to Salisbury Plain.
How old were you? Sorry.
16.
16. Salisbury Plain. He went off to Salisbury Plain. Go on, Karen.
Yeah, so I went off to Salisbury Plain to play enemy and against our British troops to train them to be battle ready, like, to face the Taliban. So they needed the best to play enemy with. So like, I thought it was quite a good thing, but I was like annoyed that we wasn't going out there, and plus I wasn't at the right age. So I would have had to my parents to give permission, like, because I was still like 16, 17. But like, a few weird things like happened, like we'd play enemy, like, and then what's it called, like, we're doing these war exercises, and you could see the people who were going to war, like, they were getting beat by us. So like, and there was really like down, like, because it was a wake up call to what battle's really like. So because they give you these laser questions, like, and if you shoot, they beep and then you're dead. So like, but where a colonel would be sitting in a boardroom and you see all the beep, like the red lights, and then you see who dies, like, and then they sit there with their ball games, like, and they're learning. But fucking in real life, like, you get beat with dead, you're out of the battle, and that's not taking you out of the battle, it's taking 4 man, because 4 man's got to pick you up and then deal with you, like, bring you back to the hospital, like, back to camp, like. So, but anyway, like, I liked it. We trained most regiments away. There's a couple of times, like a couple of them, the QLR. I remember sitting there like in a tree line. We were all dead, so that was the end next start. But there was a guy like kicking down his blokes, and then basically it got so stressful that the geezer put a pickaxe through one of his corporal's heads, like, and then anyway that when like, I see that with my own eyes, like, he's kicking down his blokes and he shouldn't have done that, but they put a pickaxe, but that was in the newspapers. He got sent down, like, and he ended up going to jail. But there was one day, like, a couple of weird ones happened, like, you know, like, you see things in the sky, and this little thing noticed, like, fucking it. Normally, when you go into a harbour, each section has like an end of a corner, you know, of a triangle, and on each end of the triangle, on each corner of the triangle, there's 2 men awake, and along the triangle, there's 8 men like sleeping, you know, like in their shell space. So on each side of the corner, there'd be altogether 6 men awake at one time. But basically, one day, like, someone went on stag, like normal, everything happens, like, but we've all just woke up and it's daylight, and none of us, we're all confused to thinking what's going on, but no one said anything, no one blamed anyone else.
So hold on, you were in Salisbury Plain,
Yeah.
and you were in a triangle.
It's called a harbour area.
In a
harbour area.
harbour
Yeah,
area.
that's what we call it. Yeah.
And then so you're in this shape because you have to be,
Yeah.
and then suddenly you all just fell asleep.
Yeah, but basically there's supposed to be 6 men on each corner awake.
But there was 2.
No, on each corner there's 2 men.
Right.
There's 2 men in a. There's 2 men in a.
So let's show them what you mean.
There's 2 men on a stag position. So realistically.
So basically, they have to do like a triangle shape, like that. Yeah, even the bottom, right?
And that'd be one section. That'd be 2 sections.
Right. So normally they're meant to be.
So this one section would have. This would be one section where they're covering up, and this would be 2 sections. That'd be 3 sections. So if the enemy come from here, they can start firing. These can start firing. And then when these lot wake up, they start firing. Then this would peel straight. That would peel around there, and then we'd attack.
Okay, but normally, how many men at the top?
There's 2 people on stag position.
So there's right. So there's 2 here in stag position, and then here.
Yeah, 2 in that corner.
2 in that corner, and then 2 in that corner.
All night there should be 6 men.
And what about
constantly awake? And these people here would be going to sleep.
Right, so I've got you. Okay.
So but basically, this 2-man section, one person will come back, pick up 2 men,
right?
And every hour, it will go down the line, and some people go on twice a night if they're unlucky. But most people only do one hour shift, of sleep. So but basically, the weirdest thing is I woke up and I was a bit confused. The whole it was daylight, and normally we have to be up at sunlight because that's when battle happens. So because that's the key time to when the enemy's going to attack. But we all woke up and it was sunny. So I don't know what time it was because it was that long.
So you all fell asleep.
Yeah, and we was all confused.
Wow.
It was I can't explain it, but it's no one talked about it. We just got on and carried on with our job.
Right.
But it was really weird. So in 2003, I can't say a date because a lot of things happened, but it's the first time I talked about it. But we just brushed it off our shoulder and think nothing of it. But it is weird, because there should be six people on, so it shouldn't have happened. So I can understand if one of these corners fell asleep, but all 3 positions to fall asleep at the same time and everyone wake up at a certain time, during the day, if they couldn't blame anyone, we just moved on. But it's one of the army's secrets that no one talks about. We just get on with it, and then we manage. And no one talks about it. It's when I went to Afghan, and I went to Iraq, and stuff that I do there, I can only really talk to people who were there, the civilians. They can't understand. So that's why I find it hard talking about my problems. But a lot of things we hide.
Yeah, of course.
But that's
wow. Thanks for sharing that one. Could you share maybe one more thing that happened in the army that's really strange? Or actually, you remember we were talking about the orbs?
That's a new one, isn't it?
All right, yeah. So I'll edit that there. All right, guys. Thank you, Bob. Watch this space for more. Okay, guys. See you later. That was wicked. You're a natural.
Very good.
Yes.